What's going on? Mayhem here, you guys, and it is great to be back here with you and here talking about some more 7 Days to Die. And now that we've got the news and the hopeful confirmations that we are going to get the new console version in just a few days, everybody seems to be stoked on it. I think that it's going to sell millions of copies, honestly. I know there's some people that are saying we're not getting it, but they're going to get it. But anyways, so I just wanted to kind of look back and talk about some things. So if you're new to the game, this is the old version of 7 Days to Die right here. And this is what it looks like for the most part of the entirety time that I played the game, which, you know, I spent 7 years playing it on console. And then I switched to PC recently, and 7 Days to Die on PC is totally different. This is what you would get if you would have bought the Legacy Edition from before, and this is what you get with version 1.0. Now this is footage from me playing on my PC because I do not have a PlayStation 5. But 1.0 on console is gonna be virtually the same. There's a few things that they have to add in a little bit later, but looks-wise, it's going to look like this for the most part. Now, the game itself never really looked great. It definitely looks better now that, you know, they're doing the graphics this way instead of the old way. It looks a lot cleaner, a lot better. You know, this game has never been the game that's like, oh, I'm getting 7 Days to Die because it has the best graphics. That's just not what this game is about. This game is just about having fun. It's like Minecraft for adults, essentially. And, you know, with zombies and stuff like that. Just like Minecraft had all the creepers and everything. That's what this game is basically. It's, to me, one of the greatest survival games ever made. I've always loved playing it. I've had to take my breaks here and there because you play a game for, you know, 7-8 years... eventually you get burned out. But the fact that I was able to play this game for that long, you know, on console for 90% of the time, knowing that I wasn't going to get an update for the longest time, we didn't think we were going to get anything as console players. So the fact that we're now just days away from getting, you know, 7 Days to Die 1.0 on console, I'm super stoked, and it doesn't even affect me anymore because I have PC. But I'm just that excited for everybody who has missed out on what 7 Days to Die is now. Is finally going to have the opportunity to be able to play it. And then down the road, be able to play it with their friends on Xbox or PlayStation or PC or all together. And I think that's going to be a huge thing as well. It's really, this game is going to sell so many copies on its release day. I can guarantee it. If you're excited for this version, let me know down in the comments below. I want to know your guys' thoughts and feelings on 7 Days to Die on console. Tell me how you feel. Tell me if you're going to buy it, if you hate it, if you're never going to get it. Let me know down below. Also, before we move on in this video, if you could please smash that like button and that subscribe button. It's a small click for you guys, but it helps me out tremendously. But other than that, let's get back into the video. 7 Days to Die is one of the most popular survival games of all time. And I think it will be that for a long time. It's, you know, it's for what it is, you wouldn't think that it's the best until you play it and you realize everything that you can do in this game. Even in the old console version, it was still one of the greatest survival games ever made. And it's crazy because it hadn't had updates in years, and, you know, you look at it and you wouldn't think so, like I said, but it is one of the best games I've ever played. And if you were a real 7 Days to Die fan back in the day, I can guarantee that you're buying this game for your console. If you have one of the newer consoles, I guarantee you're buying it. And so, you know, there's going to be the haters out there who are going to slam their fist down the table and said, I'm never going to give them any more of my money. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. But there's going to be so many millions of people out buying this game. I think that this was one of the smartest decisions that the Fun Pimps ever made, was making sure this got brought back to console. Was it in a timely manner? No. But did it happen? Finally, we're getting there, and I think a lot of people are going to forgive and forget when it comes to the Fun Pimps once they play it on console and see how good it is. Especially if you don't have a PC and all you have is console, you've probably just been chomping at the bit to be able to play it. Be able to, because you see the people on PC playing, and you're like, I want that so bad, I want that so bad, and now it's finally at your fingertips. You can almost grab it. It's right there. I just want to say, over these past years, I have absolutely enjoyed myself on 7 Days to Die. It's, if you haven't ever played 7 Days to Die, I absolutely recommend getting it. It is by far one of the funnest games I've ever played. I put more hours into 7 Days to Die than any other game that I've played in the last 10 years. Easily. There hasn't been a single game that I've played more than 7 Days to Die. And not that I don't like other games or I haven't spent time on other games. This was always a game that when I sat down, I played for hours and hours at a time when I could. Like, you would get sucked into this game and trying to find new loot and get your base better and getting ready for the horde to come and all of these things. That was what drew me in and being immersed in the game. And that's what 7 Days to Die does for you. So if you haven't played it before, I absolutely recommend buying it because it is the best survival game of all time, in my opinion. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts though. What do you personally think is the best survival game of all time? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, if you've made it this far into the video, I want to say thank you for staying this long and being a part of this amazing journey on my channel that has consisted mostly of 7 Days to Die. Again, if you're not subscribed yet, you should really do that. I stream other games as well, such as Project Zomboid and things like that, but most of my content is around 7 Days to Die. So if you are a 7 Days to Die fan, you have found the channel that is right for you, because my #1 goal here is making great 7 Days to Die content. That is pretty much gonna do it for this video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all. Thanks for all my subscribers. Thanks to everybody who has become a channel member here. You guys rock. My mods, Dex and RC, you guys are amazing. I just wanted to, give that little shout out here in my video. Carl, everybody who has helped support the channel and been here for the ride for a long time. There's Goffer, one of our members. Awesome person. Thank you to everybody who has been a part of this journey, and we're going to keep on rolling. So if you're not part of this journey yet, I suggest getting into it. But I'll catch you guys in the next one.